YouTube, what's good? It's your boy 100 Points and I'm back for another video of NBA 2K26. I missed you guys. I really been labbing this game up. I've been labbing the builder. I've been trying to figure out what is the perfect build that I want to use this year, bro. Like, this is the year I'm not really trying to have 2,000 builds, bro. Like, I'm trying to have like a set amount of builds that I go to, probably about 5, and this is definitely one of them. I've been looking for a build that can rebound at a super high level, be somewhat of a playmaker, and be able to score the ball and defend. And this build right here is really one of those ones. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. 6'8", 257. I never go heavy on the weight. If y'all go down on my channel, bro, I barely have any builds that are heavyweight, like heavy set, anything. But this dude right here is special, man. Like, he moves well. He still dribbles the ball crazy. I know y'all seen a couple of the highlights before, and he can just flat out play. He can flat out ball. He can move, he can defend, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. So I'm gonna show you guys how I made this build with the cap breakers first. Then I'm gonna go to the builder and break down why I did everything. And you guys can remix this build how you want to. Like I always say, this is really just a template for you guys who kind of want to do the same thing as me. I love to do the dirty work, bro. I love to do the dirty work. I love to rebound. I love to pass. I love to make the plays that just win games. I've never been a guy that has to come out in 2K, drop 30 every game. I've never been a guy who gets mad that I get 3 shots in the game, unless I'm just killing my matchup and I'm not getting the ball. But like, I've never been one of those guys that has to get to my average every game. Like, nah, bro, I want to win games. This is the build that I really think affects winning. I've been playing with them for less than 24 hours now, and you know, obviously it's very tough when you're in that black plate wreck, but I got up to a brown plate at least, man, and I just been enjoying this build very much, so y'all should too, bro. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not gonna waste any time. This won't be a super long video, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna have way more gameplay in the next video. I really just wanna break this build down. So we're gonna start off with where I put my cap breakers. I put my cap breakers on my 3-pointer because I got my build specialization for shooting. I know everyone doesn't have that, but you can still plan on using it as you get further along in the specialization. Then I went and put cap breakers on my ball handle and my speed with ball. Now, I'm gonna just go ahead, just go to the chart real quick so everyone can look at it. I had a 66 ball handle when I made this build and a 64 speed with ball when I made this build. Now I have an 86 and a 75. I get the Zach LaVine dribble style. I get the momentum crossover. I get all the good crossovers that the 6'8s are getting with this build. And look, this is the bread and butter of the build. The 96 rebound is going absolutely insane. I'm grabbing a lot of boards. I'm jumping so high in the air. I have an 88 vertical, an 83 strength. Like, I'm physically gifted. I'm rebounding crazy. I'm shooting the ball crazy because I have the badge plus 2s that I'm putting on my shooting. So now I've got set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. I have rebound chaser on legend. I have so many tools in my toolbox. Like, let me show you guys the badge breakdown real quick. This is how I have my badges set up. Rebound chaser and box out beast are legend. I need those badges. They put me at the center a lot with this build, and I don't even care about being at center because, for one, a lot of centers aren't playing inside, they're playing outside. So I'm going up against these scrawny centers who just want to shoot. And when I do run into an inside guy, man, I can hold my own. Y'all see it. I'm boxing out well, I'm rebounding well, I'm way faster than them. I run the speedster takeover with this build, and I run my speed takeover, which increases my speed with ball by 15, and I have the crasher takeover with it. So I'm really just flying past anybody who's guarding me. I have handles for days on Hall of Fame. I need that because I'm a bigger build, I'm fatter, so you lose stamina quicker. I know for a fact you lose stamina quicker when you're heavier, but handles for days on Hall of Fame really has me containing. But handles for days on Hall of Fame really keeps my stamina where it needs to be. I think this badge is a must-have with a heavy set build like this one. Brick wall Hall of Fame. I set a lot of screens. I want to knock people to the floor. That's why I got crash over. That's why I have the crash takeover on. I really want to knock people to the floor and get my guard open. Now, when you're in random red, everybody's just running everywhere. 9 times out of 10, your point guard has no bag, so they're just running to the paint and running past your screen. So this badge is really set for more of a 5-on-5 setting where you're playing with people that you know and can communicate with. But this is what I have my badge on, and I mean, to my surprise, my crew finally got to level 29, which we should have been done. I just literally found this out while recording. So now I have a tier 1 max +1 badge, and I'm actually gonna put this on right now with you guys on here. So I am going to pick, and posterizer on gold sounds good. And how I've been playing people in the rec, I haven't been running into many people to where I need my own ball minutes on gold at the moment. Now, what I will say is, if I'm running 3v3, if I'm running 1v1, or in certain situations 5v5, I will +1 this up to gold. But for now, I'm definitely gonna put this on posterizer. I think that posterizer is very good this year, and this is gonna be a good badge to have. So let me go ahead and go to the builder. I'm gonna break down how I made this build and what I did. Okay guys, I went 6'8", 256, 7'1". We went 256 because we want the rebounding as high as it can go. Now, this is the trade-off with this build. If I go down 2, then I lose my Hall of Fame rebounding, which I really want because I want to go Hall of Fame. But you can make this build differently if you don't care about that, because you can literally go down and you can get that 92 perimeter if you go to 244. But I value the rebounding more because I know that I'm not going to need on-ball minutes as much with this build. So I went to 256. I know I need to be heavy. I know I need the rebounding. That's why I did that. I went 7'1" wingspan so I could get limitless range on bronze. I really wanted that. And for the jumper that I'm using with this build, you need an 83. I'm gonna have the jumper video in another video, but for the guys who watched it, you already know what base I'm using. I'm using that PJ Tucker, and you know, I'm gonna break down that jump shot later, but it's key factors in this. If you guys want that jumper that I'm using, you need that 83 3 ball. If you guys want that limitless range on bronze so you could potentially boost it to maybe silver or gold, you need that 83. If you don't care about that, make the wingspan 7'2", 7'3", however the largest that it goes. But moving on, we have an 87 drive and dunk with this build to get posterizer on silver, area wizard on gold. Now, like I said, we put the 3-pointer to an 81. It's at an 81 because I use my build specialization cap breakers to make it an 83 so I can get my jumper and I can get limitless range. The mid-range is at a 75 just in case you want the sharpshooter takeover. Pass accuracy 71. I need decent pass ac on my builds. I really cannot deal with a build passing it slow. I made a lockdown with low pass accuracy. I really didn't like it. I made a couple of builds with low pass accuracy. Me personally, I didn't like it, so I didn't use it. Ball handle 66. I already showed you guys why I said it's 66. Them cap breakers, all you need is about 4 of them. Your ball handle goes up to an 86. Boom. Speed with ball, 64. You guys seen, added the cap breakers to it. It went to a 75. You get the best dribble styles with that 75 for a 6'8". Now, perimeter defense, we left this at an 85. I felt like that was all I needed on a power forward build to go guard. I can make the on-ball minutes on Hall of Fame if I want to, if I want to +2 it, depending on what game mode I'm playing in. We have to strategize these builds better. You don't need all these attributes sometimes when you know you have the badges with the +2 and the +1. So I can make my perimeter look however I want to. I can go challenger gold, on-ball minutes Hall of Fame, challenger Hall of Fame, on-ball minutes gold, however I want to do it and however you want to do it. All personal preference. So just know this 85 will be good enough for our position. 70 interior, 84 block. Bro, I'm having games, I'm getting 5 blocks a game. 84 is more than enough. I'm 6'8" doing it. I love paint controller. I have paint controller boosted up to gold or Hall of Fame, and it's just perfect at that threshold. So you don't need to OD. I was thinking about going 99 block with a build. That's just OD, you don't need it. It's more about timing. 60 steal, I'm getting plenty of steals with a 60 steal. If you want to improve the interceptor, badge +1 it or badge +2 it. That simple. Now for the rebounding, defensive rebounding is a 95, O-board is an 80. With that legend rebound chaser, I promise you guys you will be grabbing a lot of offensive rebounds, especially with the high vert. And with the D-board, you definitely are grabbing defensive rebounds, especially when this rebound chaser goes to legend if you use the bad setup that I did, but Hall of Fame is just as good. I just wanted to make sure that if whoever I go against, I'm going to grab boards. That's why I went legend. So I kept it at that. For the physicals, we got 81 speed, 76 agility, 83 strength. I wanted that immovable forcer. I wanted brick wall. In the future, I'm gonna get that brick wall on gold. I wanna try that badge at legend. So I'm gonna use +2 cap breakers on here to get an 85 for that brick wall. And I'm gonna move forward from there. And then vertical at 88. I need pogo stick on legend. It's a great badge to use. So this is my big playmaking glass cleaner build, Mr. Dirty Work, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, you can remix this build however you guys want to. I was just using this as a template. You can create this build however you want to, but I know that this build is super effective. I've been playing with it all day. I know what it can do. He's competing against bigs. He's competing against the little bigs very easily. And he's really just dominating games, controlling games when the ball is in his hand. I'm crossing up big man that's out there guarding me. They've been having to switch players and do all of that stuff. So this is a very fun build for me to use, very experimental. I'm really loving it. I'm loving what it can do. And I don't really see any weaknesses in this build for real, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I'm gonna have a lot of gameplay with this build in my next video. And I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Blessed to you all. It's your boy 100 Points. I'm out. Peace.